Hello, and welcome back to another edition of Carrie's Gardening Channel. So today is December the 19th, 2020, and I'm going to be planting some Coreopsis seeds today. Now I'm going to be planting the sunburst variety, and I'm going to be planting the sunfire variety. So you can see what Coreopsis seeds here look like. Now the sunburst variety, from what I've read, it can bloom within 11 weeks of the seeds germinating. So I should be able to get to see what it looks like out here in the greenhouse. And you can see the seeds here look exactly the same. Now, some seeds, depending on the variety, can look different. And I have seen that with Coreopsis. So I just want to let you know that your seeds may look different depending on what variety you're growing. These two here are Perennial Coreopsis, and they should be perennials for my zone. I'm gardening in Pennsylvania in zone 5B, and Coreopsis needs about 65 degrees to germinate, and they germinate in about 21 to 30 days. And these need light to germinate, so we're going to be surface sowing them. And they say if you start these early enough, they will bloom for you in the first year. Now, I'm starting mine in December for hopes that they'll bloom next year for me. Most of the time, your perennials take 2 years to bloom. But you will find a few that will bloom the first year from seed. So, we're going to get these here planted. I'm going to start with the sunfire Coreopsis here. Now, one thing I do with all of my perennial seeds, I do chill my seeds for 2 weeks in the refrigerator before I sow them. And I take the seed pack, I put it in a Ziploc bag, and go ahead and put it in the refrigerator and let them chill for at least 2 weeks before I plant them. And that helps to reduce your germination time, and it helps break that dormancy on the seeds so that they germinate and sprout faster. Now, I'm using the Jiffy peat pellets. I'll have a link down in the description for them. And the reason why I chose the peat pellets is being that these take so long to germinate, if I have some that start germinating earlier, which I have been seeing, and that's one of the things with chilling your seeds, your stuff will germinate faster. I can take out the ones that are germinating, and the ones that haven't started germinating yet, I can let them in the enclosed container. And this is also going to get rid of that transplant shock when I transplant them, which should produce faster blooming on my plants. So I'm just taking my seeds here, putting them on top here, and I'm just taking the back of my nail and I'm pressing it into the soil. I'm not covering my seed because it needs light to germinate. Go. Go. So I'm going to finish getting these planted here. I will come back and I'll tell you what I'm going to do next. So we'll be back. Okay, so I have my seeds planted here. Now I ran out of peat pellets that I had soaked, so I'll have to soak some more up, or I might try some in some little cell packs just to see if they grow different than the ones in here. So I have my little spray bottle here. I'm just going to spray over this right here. I just want to get that seed coating moist. I don't want to bury the seed down or cover it with soil. I just want to get it moist here. There we go. And I'm going to drain off any excess water. And I'm going to put it on the floor here with a little covering over it. So I'll be right back. Okay, so you can see here I don't have my lid on tight. I have radiant heat in the floor, which is going to heat my seeds up. That's my little germination mat and when these start germinating, I'll come back and I'll show them to you. Now, these do get checked daily for water to make sure that they're not drying out. And I do have to water them daily. I just use the mister on the water hose out here in the greenhouse. You can use like a spray bottle, or you can just soak the peat pellets in some water. Just make sure that you don't cover your seeds up. So these are going to get light where they're at, and when they start germinating, I will show you what they look like. So we'll be back. Oh, I am going to label these. I'm holding the camera in one hand, so as soon as I put the camera down, I'm going to get my labels put in, so I know which ones are which, and I'll figure out then how I want to do my other seeds. Okay, so today is December the 27th, 2020, and on December the 19th, I started my Coreopsis sunfire seeds, and they did start germinating. They started germinating on December the 23rd, and you can see I had already taken some out here, and I still have some more in the little enclosed container over here, and I still have some more germinating in here. Now my other Coreopsis variety did not start germinating yet, so I'm still waiting for that one there to germinate. I am checking them for water to make sure that they don't dry out. I am using the mister to keep the peat pellets moist. And certain varieties will germinate faster than others. Now, definitely pre-chilling the seeds did help this variety a lot to start germinating faster. And I'm very pleased with the results that I'm seeing so far. So, yeah, definitely I recommend chilling your perennial seeds 2 weeks before you sow them. Just take the seeds, put them in a Ziploc bag, put them in the refrigerator, go ahead and give them a chill down, and then plant them. And it's taking a lot of the germination times off of the seeds, and they're germinating faster. So when these start getting their true leaves, I am going to start feeding them. I'm going to use Miracle-Gro all-purpose plant food, 1/4 teaspoon to a gallon of water. And I'm going to feed them once a week with that mixture. That's going to help get them off to a good start. Now, because I use peat pellets, that's going to get rid of that transplanting shock. So they still should bloom very early for me, and hopefully I'll have the blooms next year. Normally it takes your perennials 2 years from the time you start your seeds to bloom for you. But you can get some that will bloom the same year that you sow them, providing that you start them early enough. Now, because I'm in December, I just went ahead and planted some of them, and they should bloom for me next year. I wanted to make sure that I got them started early enough. So, these are supposed to be first-year bloomers if you get them started early enough. I thought, why start them in January when I can just start them off in December and hopefully ensure that, I get the blooms out of them that I need. So as these continue to grow, I'll come back with more videos. So if you like my video, please like, comment, subscribe. Please don't forget to hit the little notification button. That'll tell us when I put a new video on. You can also follow me on Twitter. I'll have a link down in the description for my Twitter account. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have a nice day. Bye!